Hello, my name is Kundan, and I'm going to record a small story today. And there's a reason why I'm recording this story. This is the very first time in my life I feel like some other people have worked really hard behind one small success of ours, but I took all the credit. Well, I'm talking about a small success of our website, kundankishore.in, which we started as a side project of our main brand Wealthian. So there is a team behind this success of this kundankishore.in. By the way, why I'm calling this a success? Because of certain reason. One of the reason is we made a target to achieve by 2020 December, which we achieved in within 25 days of launching this website. We made a target that we will make 1000 people, 1000 retail customers who are interested into or who are about to enter into stock market, and we wanted to make sure that they don't repeat the mistake of many of the Indian retail investors who come to the stock market, burn their money, and assume that this is a gambling unit. Stock market is a gambling. So not only that, they lose opportunity to create wealth, but they also lose money. At least this is what I have observed a trend into retail sector, and this happens all because of the reason that there is a lack of financial literacy around stock market investments. So we made a target, the target of educating 1000 people, and now that I'm recording this video, 989 learners are already there on the platform. This is one course which we launched at 990 rupees. So this is today's revenue, 44,355 rupees. There's probably 46 learners have came today and registered on this website. So on an average, 40 to 50 people sometime on one day. There were 67 learners who registered on this website, and that's why we are calling it a small success, and we a team of Wealthian is really happy about it. And the only thing is I'm happy and sad both at a time, and the reason is I feel the whole team is there, not only our own core team but other people who has also supported it into this venture. And just because this looks like skundankishore.in, I feel like I must record a video, must tell you the story behind this and the people who are behind this story, and also record this journey so that when we grow later in Wealthian or even in this financial literacy program, we can recall that how we achieved our first milestone. This story is also about how you can take help of platform like Quora, LinkedIn, Facebook to promote your own venture. So some digital marketer can take some lesson from this. Some people who are educated by themselves can also take some hint from this journey of our. So we are making I'm making this with a intent to thanking people in people who are behind the success of this. I'm not sure how you define success, but we define this as a success for sure. That you make a milestone of 1 year, you achieve your milestone within a month, something which you wanted to achieve in a year. And obviously, there is a team behind it who have made it possible. Well, another thing which we have observed that our website, which is not even 1 month old, is ranking 25,000 in India. I have other websites in past, but I was never able to come something close like this. So this is another reason we see that this is probably something which we must acknowledge our team. I must acknowledge the team behind it. Well, this course, let me very briefly give you the course. So this course, one course which is for everyone. So someone who is a student, someone who is just to about to enter into stock market, or someone who want to even make a career into it and try to understand what are the different kind of roles and what all they want to what all they should basically know about the stock market. So module 1 is about all the myths and frequently asked question about the stock market, like why people lose money, why some people make money, why it exists, what is the difference between trading, demat account, investing, trading, and all those stuff. So all FAQs, these are the FAQs which has been asked from me from different people in last 10 15 years from the time I started working into equity market. Second is the building block, economics, mathematics, and all those stuff we are teaching. In module 3, we are going to not jump on, now that people will be really comfortable with the basics, we'll go and do the fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is all about going and identifying companies which are fundamentally good, both through their financial statements, means their balance sheet, profit loss statement, and cash flow, and also qualitatively, like how good they are placed into certain sector and industry. So qualitative, quantitative study, relative valuation and intrinsic valuation, both we are covering in module 3. Module 4 is about future and option, which you understand. Module 4 is about portfolio management basically. And then module 5 is about risk management. Risk management is about, many of you know about derivative market, future and options. So yes, we are going to tell you what are the use of future and options. So till here, this course is about people who want to invest into stock market and really want to make, create wealth. I should not use the word make money, but create wealth. All right. Then you comes to module 6. From here you go and also help people who actually want to trade into market. Though we are not a very big supporter of trading without a good skill set, we are going to teach people option strategies in our module 6. In module 7, technical analysis is being covered. Module 8 is about again certain myths and special scenarios of investing into stock market, unusual scenario and other topics of a stock market. Then module 9 is about case studies. We are going to cover around 12 different case studies, the famous case studies, and try to see what all can be learned through past. Then last module is about career section. So what are the different kind of roles, consulting roles and other stuff which is there into stock market. How you can become consultant or advisor is something in the next chapter. And then if someone want to start their own business, what are the different kind of business ventures can be started into stock market. So one course for everyone, which we launched, and we kept a very nominal, I mean, we never thought this is a nominal price, honestly speaking. We thought it is a good price. But the feedback which we got from different people, they said it's really a good price. And when they said, and we got the information, I also recalled what was the scene for me 15 year back. So after graduating from BITS, I was also looking for courses on the stock market. And that point, I was lucky that I got a job role directly, and then I learned into that job also about this market. So I worked in Morgan Stanley, and there I got a good exposure about equity market, on the how smart money will move on the institutional equity side. Then I later joined on Barclay Capital as well. So I was lucky that through, I was lucky I went into BITS. I was lucky I got opportunity to work with Morgan Stanley and Barclay Capital, and previously with RBS and Polaris Software Lab Limited. So even during my job and also in college, I was able to get good access of people who taught me about market. I learned through a system. But then every time I was looking for courses, I found them really, very expensive, and they are broken into multiple parts, so that you end up buying so many courses. And somehow the practically the things which I was seeing on the side of business, somehow I was able to see that things which these people are teaching are very theoretical. I mean, they are taught mostly by stockbrokers who first want you to learn, and you pay them a good amount of money, and then again they want you to trade, where you end up losing more money, because at the end of the day they were teaching those stuff where more brokerage can be generated. So on value investing, fundamental analysis, I hardly found any courses, and you have to go through really boring books. So I mean, not all books are boring, but yeah, I found few books were equally boring. And I knew that equity market and finance is another boring subject, but something which always I took, challenge, something which I always find challenging. So I always wanted to make one course which is interesting to the audience, which can be taught into common language, and this was an effort. This is one effort into that direction. Well, so it is a day when we are really happy and excited about it. But as I said, there was a team behind it, and this video is about them. So the very first thing I want to thank is Quora readers. So I created this account a month back, and as you can see, I got 4.9 million view. Well, this 4.9 million view and 3007 followers is not all organic. I must tell you, we have spent money also in advertisement. This is the very first time that we advertised thing, and we advertised with a good intent. Initially, we were flaked also by some Quora readers that why you are, posting your this thing as an advertisement, and we justified it by telling them that if I would have not advertised, you would have never got to know about my website. Doesn't matter how good content I would have written, because we have observed in past that yes, there is a limit that your content will go viral, but a finance kind of boring subject will not go viral so easily. Well, so I must tell you that yes, I learned about how to advertise also on Quora, and that's why probably I have been able to achieve 4.9 million view in just 1 week and got 3000 followers. And something I gonna tell you is about this post. So I wrote this post on 29th of October, November, around 20 days back, 25 days back, and I will read out. So this is 11 minutes that I have recorded this video. I'm not sure how long this is gonna be, but then I want to read out one story which I wrote about this. So I asked this question myself, what do you know about the complete course on the Indian stock market? And then I answered it. This is one of the core of functionality. You can ask your question and answer it as well. So here's my answer. Well, I know everything about this course as I am the curator of this course. You can see the course detail. Here is the link of the course. And I would like to write about everything. I like to write everything about this course here on Quora. So I have asked the question myself. First thing first, the story behind this course creation. The story behind the course. I became a father for the second time in November 2018. My wife got 6 months of maternity leave, but I went for almost a year long vacation. As an entrepreneur, I had this liberty. Raised by a mathematics professor, I always wanted to achieve one thing in my life: respect of a lot of people. During my growing years, I would see almost every day student or group of students visiting our house, touching feet of my father for his blessings before asking their doubts or taking any advice. But I never wanted to become a teacher, or let's say, I never wanted to make teaching as my profession or mean to earn my bread. I was good at math, again thanks to my father, but business, money, and the stock market was my passion. In CBSE board class ninth, there was a chapter on shares and dividend. I somehow knew this chapter was going to be my future. Moving fast forward, I joined BITS Pilani in 2001 and graduated in 2006. Later worked in industry for almost 9 years and then quit as AVP from Barclay Capital. Previously, I also worked for Morgan Stanley, RBS, and Polaris Software Lab Limited. In 2014, when I quit from a regular job and ended my career with corporates, I was 30-year-old and then had had planned for it long back, semi-retirement at 30. So I mean, I had planned it like, yeah, I will not work for corporates after 30. I just had one plan, and the plan was to change the world. But I knew I had limitations. To make a change, I should have resources to back my thoughts and action. One of the things what I wanted to change was the perception of the stock market in India. It is perceived as gambling here. On one side, you hear people making tons of money in investment banks dealing with the stock market jobs. And on the other side, you would hear stories of common people losing their everything gambling in stocks. And I always knew the difference. Coming from an investment banking background, I knew dark secrets as well. But something which I can tell openly is this: 1. Common people get cheated by tip sellers, brokers, and lose money due to a lack of understanding of the market. They don't get the best of the advisory, research, and services, and they become victims of every other service provider of the stock market ecosystem. Second, investment bankers make money because of the kind of the clients they serve. They serve FIIs and DIIs, and they charge a hefty fee. FII and DII means foreign institutional investors and domestic institutional investors. Well, the fee is a small fraction of the money they manage, but since fund size is so big that even if one banker charges 0.5% of the total fund, he end up making $1 million. So, this is one problem that I wanted to solve from day one of my entrepreneurial journey. Money making was a secondary goal for sure, and I was capable of doing it. But what could be the right way to go ahead solving this piece of India's problem? Education? Is it? Me becoming a teacher for everyone? Well, apart from managing investments of HNIs, I started giving free webinars on stock market investing. And it is almost 5 years and a minimum of 300 webinars I have conducted so far. But I think I hardly made any difference in this big ecosystem, as a maximum of 1500 2000 people would have been benefited till now. Anyway, let's rewind the story and go back to my 1 year vacation post my second daughter's birth. This 1 year break gave me a new perspective. It made me calm and more focused. October 2019, I defined this month as the start of my second inning at an age of 35. I launched Wealthian, a platform for only retail investors, zero fee based services for stock investors of India, a pure advisory platform and no broking. And I wanted to make my army of well equipped fresh graduates. I wanted to train a lot of them before some of them join me when they graduate. On one social media, on one day on social media, I announced a program Wealthian Yodha. 200 plus students joined this program. I started teaching them on webinars over the weekend. But soon we started facing the problem with internet bandwidth, students and my schedule clash and a few more operational issues. On on request of my Yodhas, I launched this course, a complete course on the Indian stock market, and I gave free access to them. That's the story of this course. This wouldn't have been possible without the inspiration of my Yodhas. And now I want this course to benefit not just my Yodhas but every common man who is interested in the subject. Hence, it is available to all who are willing to learn. Well, we put a course of 990 rupees for this. We defined the audience here and see the magic. We created a video also on this. 3.5 million view in 30 days. Yes, not all organic. Some advertisement budget was used behind it. You can see that 3.6k upvotes and 97 shares. Well, these are the feedbacks which people gave. So I cannot read all of them, but yes, I can walk you through these feedbacks. And we made sure that we answer to every question which has been asked to us. So I've been through the course and I can vouch for this course. I mean, most of the guys who commented on this in the beginning was people who took this course. We gave it because they were the inspiration. These were the students of Delhi University, students of Bangalore Christchurch University, students of St. Xavier Kolkata, and many other colleges I don't remember, Hindu Hansraj, SRCC. So these students joined those webinars, and everyone whom I was teaching free, I gave them the sample copy. They were already attending those lectures, so they gave feedback. And some people inquired about the course, and we kept on getting good feedback, which kept on probably building the trust to the other people. And Quora readers, they simply, I mean, 95% of this 1988 users, 989 users, are from Quora. They read on Quora answers, and we gave this coupon Quora 5, and we were able to track. So these are, well, I got a story here. I knew Mr. Sunil from my corporate days, and I haven't met him. I lost his number also. But just because of this post, I met a old friend, and right. So you can see endless number of recommendation, endless number of queries which we got against this post. And just because of this one Quora post, we got almost 990 paid users. I know it's not a huge number in terms of revenue, probably 8 9 lakh rupees kind of revenue is there, but we are really happy about it that so many people are appreciating this course and our effort as well. Coming back to, well, there are more and more replies. So yes, so these are feedbacks. I mean, you can check it, and then this is not all. I mean, so how Quora shows you the feedback is it in two form. One is the recommended to you, and another is all. So here you have all. So let's open this also. We are recording this as a, so this is something, well, so some people inquired about this course. Some people who already registered have given a feedback. Right. Right. So all I'm trying to tell you that I was quite truthful when I wrote this on Quora, and everything which I wrote was written from my heart. And I recommend people every time, it's not about writing good or bad. Sorry, I'm giving you advice here on writing. I'm not a very eligible guy for that, but yes, I have seen that every time you write from your heart and you be truthful to the audience, they generally like it. Whether it's a bad English, good English, the if you're truthful, that story will sound good and authentic. This is what we got, and we are happy about it. Again and again, I'm saying we are happy about it. Really sorry for that. Well, yes. So the very first thanking message to Valdian Yodha, who told me these are the students. There are many number of students, 150 plus students are there. In fact, total of 200 students are there. Let me show you. Okay, so that's on the WhatsApp. Yes, so first, all the students, thank you guys for inspiring me, pushing me rather, I would say, to record videos and put it on web, which turned out to be a course. The Before I mention about Yodhas, I should have mentioned about a guy who rather inspired me to write on LinkedIn and Quora around 2 months back. I knew him from long time, but then from last 1 2 years. But his name is Rajneesh. He's a recently graduated engineer, and he call himself growth hacker. Yes, growth manager at Joe Stock. He's working right now. He recently joined this company. So he is the person who told me that I must write on LinkedIn. And well, through LinkedIn, I started writing. This is the September or October when I started building my team. And I started writing, and just because of my writing on LinkedIn, I got to meet Shubham. He is the person, a very enthusiastic person, I would say. At the age of 23, he also got a lot of maturity. He keep giving good advices, and he never lose hope. That is his one of the strength. So after you know I met Shubham, and then we worked together. Then post Shubham, person who is basically has worked on Kundan Kishore, behind kundankishore.in, is Orgo Chatterjee. Shubham started his career with me, and then Orgo joined us. Orgo is our chief executive officer as well at Veldian, and he got a good 8 9 years of experience. He worked in different analytics firm and market research firm, and then joined us. Shubham and Orgo, these are the people. Some of the course taker must be knowing them. I mean, every inquiry which came, they handled it. Everyone who wanted, I mean, I remember from morning 7 o'clock to 11 p.m. in the night, they were constantly on WhatsApp and phone. On one side, when I was creating course, curating it, writing it on the blog side, these two are the warriors who were behind without losing any presence. These two people have started helping everyone who inquired about this course. So big thanks for Shubham and Orgo. Well, we have a new person in the team, and from today onwards, Mohil has taken over. So now that Shubham and Orgo has helped everyone, Mohit has joined us as CFO in Valdian. He's a CA, but right now he also wanted to learn from this course. So his training is also going through the videos of complete course on Indian stock market. So this has also become an internal trading training tool for all of us. Right. So Mohit joined today, and today he handled almost 30 queries, and we also, I mean, it was a successful day from Mohit. Mohit is going to write a post about it also. In another word, I can tell you that the number which I shown you on this screen, if on other days it was Shubham and Orgo, today it was Mohit who made it possible. So Mohil is supporting this cause again and giving an answer to every inquiry. It's a collective effort of all of us. I mean, till now, 1 or 2% is able to handle all the inquiry which comes to us, and that's how we are progressing. Well, this continues with another person, the person who gave us this beautiful platform to us. If you see, this is our website, but there is a team behind it, and the team name is Nourish Team. Uh, Kinner met me through a common friend. We generally used to fight like cats and dogs, if that's the right phrase. Yes, I mean, that's a classical relationship of a vendor and a client relationship. So we had this relationship where I wanted to use his platform Nourish long back. We started this as well. That time the Security Sutra didn't work well, which I founded on Nourish platform only. This is a learning management. By the way, here is one disclaimer. This is just a thanking message for the Kinner. Kinner is another friend of mine who who got a team who has built Nourish, and Kinner Sachdev must be credited as well because okay, he's not the right Kinner. Yes. So CEO at Nourish, and Kinner helped us onboard into his platform, which is a learning management platform. This allow you to build your website. This allow you to download course, upload course, create a different number of course. You do not have to have set up a payment gateway as well. The moment you start selling, they start transferring money to you. Well, I'm not marketing about Nourish. If the performance, somehow I feel this is one of the best platform available. I have went ahead and saw other platform as well, 2 3 platform, but the kind of flexibility Nourish gave me, again and again I'm telling you guys, I'm not promoting, this is not a funded video, but a credit must be given to people who are doing good job. Kinner is certainly doing a very good job. India is a country of educators, and he's empowering educators. Consider I'm able to sell this course at 990 rupees just because we have this platform. We are creating content, updating it again and again, not trying to make it obsolete, but then this technology is helping us reach so many people that even at 990 rupees, at economy of scale, we are able to run this profitably. And behind this, people like Kinner are tirelessly working from last 3 years. I'm not sure for other learners how they will be able to benefit from the Nourish, but it is a worth exploring platform. You can reach out to Kinner as well. I mean, again, a disclaimer: Kinner has not paid anything to mentioning him here in this video. No, I'm also not mentioning just because he's my friend, but I'm mentioning it because yes, he has created a difference in my life, and he must be equally credited for everything he has done in Nourish, and through which we are able to also reach out to many people. Well, this is uh, this is all about this journey. I'm not sure if I'm missing something, but oh yes, I'm missing something, and I must not miss that. Well, I was missing to credit my daughter Anshika. You won't believe she volunteered, and let me show you one video here on yes. So Anshika is our brand ambassador. You can say she recorded one video for
You
me.
invested in stock market before I made losses? Do you depend on others for stock recommendations? Do you stay away from investing thinking it's complex or technical? Now learn and invest on your own. How? The complete course on Indian stock market by Kundan Kishore. 90 online recorded video lectures. Unlimited access to all videos for 1 year. Live doubt clearing sessions. All this for 990 rupees. And yes, you don't need to read through all those boring books and notes. It's all on your devices anywhere and anytime. Use the coupon code ANSHIKA and get 5% discount on this course. And visit www.kundankishore.in to enroll for this course. Thank you.
Well, I'm really feeling humbled. Me and my wife, Nisha, uh, we are probably raising a very good kid, and she herself. So last but not the least, thanking to my family, especially Anshika, my daughter, who have you know re- remembered the script so passionately, and I have no words, to tell how happy I am as a father that she helped me in this manner. And yeah, I think I've recorded this for to cherish it in our future, and I'm reachable for other people also. My number is 95997 26400. So if there are more educators who think that they want to disrupt this industry, they think that they want to have added knowledge, they want to share their experience in the form of knowledge to young people, and they want to teach the world or India in their own way. You can help, you can also reach out to me. I can help you, design your school, your website, your lectures, how to even market as well, because I'm somehow now good at marketing at Quora and LinkedIn both. So I'm more than I personally feel education is. I know I'm charging a fee of 990 rupees. Some money goes to platforms, some money goes to GST, and we put advertisement. That's why it reach out to people. So I'm not sure how profitable we are into this, but we are very happy that we are able to achieve something. We are able to reach out to many people through our videos. So if in 20 days, 25 days, we have been able to achieve reach around 1,000 people, I know this is going to, okay, so now we dream to sell a million copy. I know it's overstatement, but yes, we want to educate 1 million people in India in our subject in a very cost effective manner. So similarly, if you have any dream like this, you can reach out to me. I'm ready to help, assist you, designing your school, designing, one education initiative of your, which can help a lot of people. Well, thank you very much for patiently listening to my story. And once again, this is kundankishore.in, a complete course on Indian stock market. Thank you. very much.